Alright. Yeah, my voice volume seems good low today. Hello? 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 Okay, we will. Stream will be on. Crazy. It's Rory. Have some of the gang here. They were just on the stuff. You can see that we have you. And one problem that we also have to solve is that text is at the top left. That's a So first of all, we're going to try to figure what's happening there. So since we use that, we reuse this because we already know. Already used very precise. Simple as. How were your days today? Rather boring day. Well, at least it was boring. is spread out. Same? It's a boring day today? It's a boring game. That's nice. Wishing for someone's life to be interesting. A 50-50. So, have them spawned on the same time? That's cool. I hope we can separate. At least it shows, and it does what it's supposed to do. Let's go back to the drawer. That's the next part that we have. When we zoom out, what's this? We need into. Can't exactly. Font 3. Font size. Again, with fonts, usually wants to do like equals of 4. Because of how the bits work, I believe. Could be wrong. I know that looks the best. But that's not where it's supposed to go. So when we have company unit, get average position. I think we'll have it print the value later for the second company. But there should be no reason that it clings to 0, 0 for now. Not get position. Not get. Interesting problems. So first of all, we need to text is the correct. That's something. 0 out here for some. And the Canadian Infantry Company is up there. Rather. Addition. You run this. I don't know why this is here. Why would 0 be? So if we look at the drawer, the only reason why 0 would be there is this one, where it's dot get average. That might be a bit funky behavior. Ah, it's because I didn't change add unit yet, I think. Okay, let's go check. At least 3 input. So that should be index. Okay, so I accidentally put currency. It should be cur company. Should be the correct formula. Font. We'll see the silly Godot robot a lot today. Godot. I find it funny how the more modern companies get their names for their products. Why would a communication platform for friends be called Discord? Or why does something with constant updates proving called Godot? Kind of funny. A bit of irony there. Okay, so that works. Now we just need to fit around the icon itself. Let's adjust those to inside jokes would be cooler though. They should explain it. The name origin story. Yeah, sometimes it just makes no sense. This one for the names, we want to shift it. Right. Please. I think it's supposed to be like this. We move it. Why is Zoom so weird? Heal. Heal. It's within the script. Scroll down. Greater than dim is less than. Does anyone want to play Rixas upside down? Pretty fun. Here we go. Get um, really doesn't want to cooperate that much. Fine, I guess. This can also have like some finer zoom. Look at a bit. Lines for cinematic. This appears a bit above the size ratio for the like above like that. It doesn't match the same styles. Guess we have to adjust and then adjust the y-axis a bit more. Good. Even also adjust the font size. It's smaller if it. Number has to be far off from where it was before. I can calculate this actually a bit silly. 80, it's like almost 200. Still not enough, apparently. Also because the number is bigger. So that's how that works. 3. Oh, the 2's a lot blurry then. Could be something to figure out. Just need. Game did a funny crash as I put my mouse outside of the thing, not in user mode. Okay, so now that works. Pretty happy. And then we can start working on some function. So for example, with the events, now we have typing. So these are two new different fonts. So we have calculate. Getting us this news here. Streamline this. This is gonna be very tight. Alright, see you, Rory. Have a great rest of your day. That's the error index. Yeah. Do whatever your endeavors. Like that. I'm gonna do analysis. So let's make bricks. Someone asked, why is the Ponziani not popular beginner level? Please don't play the Ponziani children. Just don't do that. Not a good thing. Set up a defensive east. That's pretty nice. I think to demonstrate would be really cool. See if this works. How long does it take for these guys to dig? Shovels? Yeah. Outline thing. This is Rixas. Currently working on new features. The background sound is just relaxation. You can go to sleep, share the stream if you like. Okay, so apparently not working. Uh, these guys not. You have a not sure what's up. You're gonna have to fix. What's a free thing stream? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Okay. We have this. Vector. Yes, the game is still in development. You can check it out in the link below. You can see that there is the current public demo version. Pitch pick. The game will be coming to. Should be but here the board in it. Well, of course, if graphics budget allows, obviously I would want it to be better. Normally it's a very simple farming game. How so? Well, maybe you aren't familiar with the strategy game graphics, but this is fully using the not the NATO symbology, the older one, the World War II unit symbology for the graphics. And then there's the basic terrain type, such. I guess might be for a farming game, but otherwise, that's where the similar. To make sure that I know it's alt. I know that's using it. Station. Okay. On the platoon. How does a unit know that's going to defending state? Let's. So once it's done, that behavior would be over. Move it. That's the go-to behavior. Well, are you planning to go into a field that requires coding? So it would be pretty good to start now. Like, it's pretty similar to just learning another language, or because things are executed line by line, you can kind of write things very logic based. Go to by binary, I think you just mean like just counting in binary, right? Combat. What calls this? Apply con. Where does it call combat intro? I was thinking so hard I didn't even notice what was going on in chat. Alright, well, it's a fun little quiz game show. We're cheering for you. I use binary numbers way too often. I don't do binary division, that's always one thing to review. We have. Yes, you can spawn companies now. Good. I think you fell asleep yesterday. That's why you missed it. So it should be like behavior. That should be correct then. Enter. Okay, so they're not digging for. Try that again. Here's some ferocious bar sounds. What? What do you mean? I don't understand that question. Oh, okay. Whoops. Okay. I just realized. I thought that was altitude asking it, and I was really confused. I understand if it's coming for you. So yeah, you don't cut wood. The wood's just part of the terrain. It just blocks sight lines and it provides defense bonuses. Um, companies. So how you actually produce the company is really interesting. So first you have manpower that you need to train, and unlike some other strategy games, you actually have to recruit your manpower from local areas. You have to pool your recruitment. Like that. Well, they are walls because your units can't traverse. So it's just like a different type of terrain. It's like crossing a river or um, tall grass or whatever. Yeah, I think in the future you'll definitely be able to chop down trees, but it's for different for actual terrain. I'm gonna do a Oh, maybe it's because I only have what is it? Yeah, we have this silly little really ugly if else branch. Let's just see if entrenchment is actually out first. Yeah, I guess sometimes it's like that for quite a lot of streams. This tree might be a bit confusing though, because it's kind of built towards people who already play the game. I think it's nice to showcase it to people. Interested, you can check it out. Where's the... Oh, still have that. So this is when from when we were working on the multi-threading. And if you remember that, that was a very painful period. Oh, Pancake. There's quite a few different coding games that are... I remember there used to be a game, I don't know if it turned out to be fake or whatever, but it was a pretty cool game where you could... It was like a game set in a magical world, and then the unique gimmick was that you were able to code your spells. And then you were incentivized to code efficient spells in as little space as possible using least tokens. Never actually got to play it, but that was just a memory that was in my head. Maybe it's fake. Maybe the universe is telling me another. That's... Those Android apps are a bit finicky. Never says bio. We were here for entrenchment. We see. So just telling me 0. The reason why it'd be telling me 0 is because it's going move along path. Actually. Yeah, good question. Altitude ask. What's the next step after we got supply stuff? Question. I think it's just like typical company coordination stuff, attacking and defending, stuff like that. And then up next, high priority is just incorporation of explosives. We might not have a full artillery designer at the first thing, but definitely something that allows you to lob shells and collision radius. Because artillery is a really integral part of combat. But actually, before the explosives, one important thing is mobility. So just having units dismount, remount, and then how speed affects maneuvers and stuff like that. Don't you want to see horsies? Who is it? I think it was a Poi? Forgot his actual username. Or their actual username. They just call themselves like Golden Rod Yellow. They asked for donation. They really want explosives. Horse maker when? True. We're gonna have a horse breeding mechanic in for real. A fan favorite. So let's just make sure that's working first. Okay, something's wrong. They don't have entrenchment speed. That's not supposed to. Template. I messed something up accidentally. It was working fine the last time. This, to be fair, a long time. Oh, it's because we don't have the template at all. Wow. Okay, that's good. That's not a lot. You want to see? What is this? 400 for this file. 200 for this file. 400 for this file. 900 for this one. 400 for this one. Quite a lot. I think overall there has to be at least like 10k lines of code. At the minimum. I haven't been keeping track. So the reason why that isn't working is because down here. Got to drink water. Okay. So if we look at the original units, that doesn't. I think the squad template's created in the HUD actually. Yes, circuit maker games. Those are a pretty important part. Can't wait to do it to the rebuilds. Pop quiz. What should you make sure to add to your artillery system if you're planning to make it towed by a vehicle? By a vehicle that goes more than 20 kilometers per hour. True. There's actually an official term for that. I don't remember what it was. SPA. No, they had like an official like rig style for putting like an anti-tank gun on the back of like a truck and then firing it directly from the back of the truck. And it was like a towed piece. It wasn't supposed to do that. But they had an official name for it. Search up? What is it? Search up one of the US anti-tank guns. And it should be in the description. The history, historically. And I think that was like the main motivation for like the GMC. Or was the GMC already made by then? Or like a bigger GMC? Because the old GMC only had like the 50 millimeter gun, I think? Or was it the 30 millimeter? And then they wanted to feel like a portable version of the 75 or 76. But they couldn't do it because the vehicle wasn't capable of it, so they just took a truck and tried to do that mount. And then one of the main drawbacks of that style of system was it picked up too much dust, gave away the position. I have dogs in my... there's a dog upstairs, but it's not mine. Your dog? I don't think you should be. I can hear the dog. Okay, so this is important. One name. What? Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about it as well. Like, it needs to start from an early era so that your actions actually have an impact. Because there's no way in hell, like in Hoi 4, that you only have like 6 years to prepare. Like, how is that happening? And the choices become a lot less interesting. Why is YouTube so weird? Like, every hour it just wipes all the viewers that I know are actually watching this. That fix it, bro? Love trench warfare? True? Are you ready to simulate month-long sieges? Like in the Second Boer War? There we go. That's the enthusiasm. each platoon. We're gonna need is this. Thanks for the subscription. Oh, that was you, Pet Lightning. Thanks. We have a for loop in a for loop, isn't that? To J. The letter Z will have its spotlight today. And boat squad. Again. What? Okay. But yeah, the second Boer War type situations are really interesting. Because one side doesn't have that many guns, and they only have rifles. So you have that really old style of French warfare and sieging. Yeah, that's definitely a playstyle some people like to play. Personally, won't be going for that, but that's what you enjoy in some cases, then you do you. So this should work now. Ideal. Yeah, there's something that are not taken into account when porting to mobile or some limitations have to be imposed. So the devs work with what they get. Mobile is a lot more restricted. Evolved. Interesting. Okay. Now they should be able to actually dig. So we can remove that. The entrenchment. Here. We do one. Pop that down. So now if we keep spam space clicking, then we should get the desired. Okay, yeah, so they are actually taking that. Good. I think later on I want to make it so when we hits that. Oh yeah, signal units as well. I also want to work on signal. I think for now communication will be mostly continuous, but still should be facilitated through signal. Order delay and stuff is understandably different. Especially when you're percent. Yeah, I mean there kind of is a percent based on how big the hole is. What color it changes to. That's kind of like the visual. I guess that could be. Yeah, you digging. So this is gonna be our clickbaits. I mean, sometimes you do actually want the values. This game, if I show you suppression percent, it's not exactly telling, but also might be useful. But it's not like I guess it's useful in this case, but like not in like a grand case because I don't think when you're actually playing this game that you would be looking at every squad's digging progress and wanting to see the values for each one. Like there's kind of no point in that. Well, I guess, yeah. I have a company here, so that works. So that's great. Next up. Let's actually adjust. Company unit. I think if we do the offensive analysis, just dim analysis. So we tile score all of it. I think we should have like a different tile score. Because that's a lot of tile. No vector post. Individuals to change the individual tile. Or we can have like a sub function. Not sub function, like a the argument call which individual tile score you want to do. The reason why this is really expensive is that the razor go pretty far. Does it only have one ray? Oh yeah, I think you fell asleep when I said this last time. But the design challenge was to design like a company. You can allocate stockpile funds for aggressor horde defense. Defending against waves of aggressors. Waves of aggressors and against. What size wave? Rixas tower defense moment. I see. So direction, initial ray. Definitely adjust this to have less for distance. 9 rays. Far distance. Kind of exponential. I'm gonna copy that. Yeah, I think for now it's gonna have to do. So I think I'll end it here today. Yeah, thanks for coming by, everyone. You have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe.